Hi everyone, welcome today on this new P3D flight. So today we will depart from Krakow to Brussels. We will be Ryanair 6862 connected on the IVAO, flight time of 1 hour and 58 block to block and airtime 1 hour and 44 minutes. So block fuel will be 7.5 tons with the takeoff weight of 67 tons. That's the route. We will depart with the MBIC 3 Juliet and arrive with the Batty 5 Alpha arrival. So that's the route again with the weather. Pretty good weather here. Have some cumulonimbus area behind Krakow and nothing on the flight. The winds are not so good in flights. We'll have some headwinds and crosswinds. That's the flight plan. Cost index of 6. Average wind of 315 at 30. We'll cruise at flight level 380. The block fuel, so as said before, 7.5, and that's the final reserve. The alternate continuous of 15 minutes. Only 45 minutes for the 45, sorry, for the taxi. Short taxi there. Okay, that's all for the routes. That's the wind information at every waypoint. Let's go into the other forecast. Yeah, as said before, nothing else, and some cross to headwinds. The weather here in Krakow is pretty good. Some few clouds at 4,600, 22 degrees the temperature, dew point of 10, QNH 1020, 10 knots of winds. We will depart from runway 25 there, and at Brussels, yeah, pretty good also. Only 4 knots of winds, Kavok and 24 degrees. Okay, let's see the first alternate, which is Brussels South Charleroi. Perfect also. And the second one will be Eindhoven, Echo Hotel. Okay, that's all for the route. Let's check here on the nav graph. We'll depart from runway 25 there. So we will on IVAO, and the NOTAM says that Zulu 5, Zulu 6 and Alpha are closed, so we will normally depart from there to go from our stand here, which is in this area, to Charlie, holding point Charlie, then backtrack on the way 25, and then go from there. And let's see, we are on stand 9 on terminal 2 there, so yeah, we'll go to Zulu 2, Zulu 1 Golf to holding point Charlie. For the standard departure there, so runway 25, it's the MBIC 3 Juliet. After takeoff on the runway heading 252, then Kilo 599, right Kilo 602, Kilo 603, Kilo 604 at flight level 10, at flight level 100, sorry, and then on left IVMEM to MBIC. That's for the departure. We'll arrive on the Batty 5 Alpha, runway 01, via Fox Lima Oscar Flora transition. As see there, we will come here, cross Fox Lima Oscar, then come here on the left downwind to runway 01. So that's all. We will carry today 151 passengers and 2.6 tons of cargo. Okay, let's jump into the cockpit. So we are here, stand 9 in Krakow. As you can see, pretty good weather, some traffic around us. Okay, let's call for the refueling. Okay, let's start the cockpit preparation. Line the IRSs. So 8 minutes to the alignment. Ground power is connected. Auto heat on. The hydraulic pumps like that for the moment. Put the altitude, which is 38,000 feet. Okay, that's pretty good for that. Fuel truck is here. Just complete that and put the fuel. So put the squawk to 1000. Test the cargo fire. Okay. Engine fire system. Parking brake is set. Takeoff complete warning. Put the auto brake on the RTO. Some light tests. And test the oxygen. Okay. So yeah, as we can see, the fuel truck is here. Go to the ESB to see the flight plan and check the fuel. So it's this one. Okay, so block fuel 7.5. Okay, call for the boarding now and put payload 151 there and onto the GS6 menu. Okay. Okay, that's good for the fuel and the payload. Going to the FMC. So we are in Echo Papa Kilo Kilo. Up. There. Take the GPS left IRS position. Request the routes. Okay. Okay, the route is ready. Just put the runway 25 will be Ryanair 6862. Activate. Perfect. Let's see all the waypoints. Okay. The departure, so it's Ambic 3 Juliet there, and the arrival on the ILS 01 via, let me check it. Oh. Bati 5 Alpha via Fox Lima Oscar transition. Execute. Okay, we have the route. Put 0 fuel weight, gross weight of 65.3, center of gravity of 20.5%. So the fuel is 7.5. Oh yeah, the delivery is connected here. We'll call after to request the clearance. So as we can hear, behind the boarding is started. Just launch that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so the final reserve is 1.1. We'll add the alternate and the continuous of 15 minutes. So that's give us, let me check that. So 11:06, 12:96, 637. Reserve is 3.0. Cost index of 6. Cruise at 380. Okay, top of climb. Don't have it here. Have the ISA, it's +2, so -54 there. Oh, 54.
Good morning. Thank you.
Top of time 380, 313.39. Okay. Let's see the transition, take the 80s. Information mic.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Transition altitude 6,500 feet. Okay, execute. To the performance, and we will now request the clearance. So information mic. Let's contact him. So 121980. You can see outside, passengers are boarding.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
830, sorry.
Hand access for items underneath the seat in front of you. Delay the space on the overhead lockers for assistance. All of this with exception of passengers occupying emergency rows, which are 1ABC.
Oh, 980. Sorry again.
Thanks for your
My
cooperation
mistake.
for these Ryanair flights.
Try with 925. I think we got it. No. Okay. Krakow delivery, good afternoon. From the Ryanair 6862, standard 9 information mic, request IFR clearance to Brussels.
Ryanair 6862, a good day, departure hour 25 via MB3 Juliet, initial climb 6000, your squawk is 4130.
Clear to Brussels via the MV3 Juliet, 6000 feet initially, and squawk 4130, Ryanair 6862.
Ryanair 6862, request it. Request is full correct for answer contact Krakow Grand 1. Contact Unicom 122000.
1220, thank you very much, Ryanair 6862. Little voice. He's good in English. It's pretty good. So let's take that back. So that's the MB3 Juliet confirmed. Now see for the weight and balance. Boarding is completed.
Thanks for a quick departure. As a courtesy to the passengers that are waiting on the ramp, please move out of the cabin as quickly as possible towards the allocated seat. Once you find your
4423.
allocated seat number, please place all your small belongings, including duty-free bags, handbags, and coats, underneath the seat in front of you. And then step away from the cabin so you can see the rest of the passengers while the airplane after you. Do you require any assistance with your allocated seat?
Okay, condition dry winds.
Contact the Stakia seats in the middle of the cabin now. Thank you. And have a nice flight.
34011. QNH 1020. This one, air conditioning on, anti-ice off. Okay, so we have 38. So 138 V1. Just let's put the wind first. 340 at 10. It was 138, 140, 146. Okay, so that's everything for the FMC. Just put that now up. Okay, let's check the route now. Okay, perfect. Let's check the runway, the airport elevation here, which is 7,791. Let's put the minimum flaps retraction altitude, so 1000 plus the airport elevation, so 1791.
Completed. If they don't
Okay.
have flight, they must remain switched off for all the duration of the flight. Thank you.
Runway heading to 252. Flight directors on. Initial climb 6,000 feet, and V2 is 146. Okay, same here. Okay, let's perform the light test. Okay, and let's start now the APU. Can close the doors. GPWS test.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Okay, the test is performed and complete. The APU is now started. Put the APU generators on buzz. The packs on auto. Okay, so let's disconnect ground power. Remove the chucks. Okay, and crawl for the pushback. Okay.
Hello, Captain.
So let's make
We're ready
the
for pushback.
before start checklist to the line. Phones off, IRS mode selectors on, nav, gear pins removed, light test checked, oxygen is tested 100%, yaw damper is on, Nav transfer and display switch is normal auto. Fuel 7.5 required, 7.5 on board, and pumps are coming on. Cabin utility on. Emergency exit lights are armed and quad is closed. Passenger signs on. Window heat on. Hydraulics are normal. Air conditioning press PAX auto. Blitz on and set. Pressurization mode selector auto. Instruments cross-check, auto brakes, RTO, speed brake lever auto detent. Parking brake is set. Stab trim cutout switch is normal. Wheel wall fire warning is checked. Radios, radar and transponder are set and standby. Rudder and aileron trim 3 and 0. Takeoff briefing is discussed. PA is complete. FMC is set. N1 and AS bug are set. Stabilizer trim was 5. 6. Now set. PFB stowed. Flight deck doors and cockpit door locked and doors are closed. Before start checklist to the line is now complete. So let's push back now. So we'll do the most to the right because of the closed taxiways as said before.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin
Start
inserted.
procedure.
Release parking brakes.
Anti-collision lights on. Okay, and the A pumps off, B pumps on. Before start check is below the line. A pumps are off. Air conditioning packs off. Anti-collision lights out on. Parking brake is set and squawk is on standby. Before start check is to the line. Below the line is complete. Okay, we are ready. Now let's parking
Commencing
brake.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start number 2.
Today, I'm together with David, Giorgio, and Eustaquia. We shall be taking very good care of you. For the departure, we kindly ask you for 2 minutes of your full and complete attention. As we point out, some of the safety features on board this Boeing 737-800 series aircraft. Thank you.
Welcome on board this Boeing flight. May we have your attention
Reaching
while the cabin crew point out
25%.
some of the safety features on board this Boeing 737-800 series aircraft. On this aircraft, there are 8 emergency exits, each of which is marked with a red axis. The aircraft markings running around the cabin now will illuminate in darkness and will guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency. There are 4 main doors, 2 at the front, 1 left and 1 right. 2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the centre of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please take a
Starting
moment to
number
go to
1.
the nearest exit to you, which way may be behind you. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle. To secure, pull on the loose end of the strap, and to open and lift the buckle cover. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, individual oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above your head. If this happens, remain seated and pull down firmly on the
Set
mask
parking
to
brakes.
start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Can confirm the good engine start. We have one started and stabilized. In case of any problem, we can come back to the gate by ourselves.
In the unlikely event of landing in water, remove the jacket
You can see we'll remove the tow bar there.
Unlocking gear.
and a light to attract attention.
Okay, number 1 is started. Both engines are started and stabilized. So let's make the after start procedure. Generators on buzz. Probably on. A pumps on. Backs auto, isolation valves, auto, APU, lead,
Left is
off,
clear. Right is clear.
start switch is continuous, shut down the APU. Okay, let's check now the flight controls and put flaps 5. Okay, full left, center, right, center, full up, center, down, center, rudder, full left, center, full right, center, flight controls are checked. Takeoff speed V1 138, VR 140 and V2 146. Okay, the before taxi checklist: generators on, probit auto, anti-ice off, A pumps are on, air conditioning packs auto bleeds on.
Cabin crew seats for departure.
The isolation valves auto, start switch is continuous, APU is off, recall is checked, flight controls are checked, flaps 5 required, 5 selected, and green lights. Stabilizer trim 5.6 required or 5.6 units set. Start levers idle done. Before taxi checklist complete. Sorry, taxi light is on. As you can see outside, ground equipment are clear. So let's taxi. Just checked that here. So we are here, and as said before, Zulu 5, Zulu 6 and Alpha are closed, so we will taxi via Zulu 3, 2, 1, Golf, Bravo 4 to holding point Charlie there. Okay. Quick test. Really good scenery of Krakow. Pretty small airport. Make the before takeoff checklist to the line, config is checked, flaps 5 green lights, stabilizer trim is set, 5.6 units, takeoff briefing is reviewed and cabin is secured. Before takeoff checklist to the line is complete. This is the military apron. Okay, let's perform the runway entry procedure. going to do the before takeoff checklist below the line. So MCP V2 146 heading 252 and altitude 6,000 feet. Transponder is set TRRA. Landing and short lights are set on and the tracks are on. Before the takeoff checklist below the line is complete. Okay, so we are line it up. Let's put the chrono. I can reach it. Okay. Okay, let's go. 15%. And so takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust is set. Eighty knots.
V1, rotate.
Faster rate, gear up. Select the nav. We reach our minimum flaps retraction altitude. Let's put command B. Okay, speed check plus 1. And flaps up. Okay, let's make the after takeoff procedure. We will continue climb to level 180. And reset that. Okay, we are reaching our transition altitude, 6,500 feet. Now okay, let's put altimeters standard 1013 passing 7,000 now. Okay, the after takeoff checklist, air conditioning and press are set, auto brake is off, flaps up, no lights, landing gear up and off, altimeters standard 1013 set after takeoff checklist is complete. beautiful landscape, Poland outside. Okay, 10,000. Let's put the lights off and release the cabin. Okay, that's all for the takeoff out of Krakow. I see you back for the descent to Brussels, and thank you very much for watching.